Today we're going through a highly practical book, Just Listen by Mark Goulston. This book delves into the art and science of communication, helping us master essential communication skills to achieve better results in work, family, and life. First, communication is both an art and a science. It's not hard to achieve, it just requires mastering certain techniques and methods. Some people seem to have a magical ability to get others to embrace their goals, plans, and ideas fully. But in reality, there's no magic in communication. It's more about mastering an art and science. Once you understand these techniques, communication is much easier than you might think. Have you ever met someone who seems to have a magical ability to get others to accept their viewpoints, plans, and goals effortlessly? It makes you wonder, does communication really have magic? In fact, the reality is that there's no magic in communication. It's just an art and science that needs to be mastered. By learning and practicing, anyone can become a great communicator. Good management makes everyone willing to work and solve problems. In communication, we often feel bound, trapped by others' resistance, fear, hostility, indifference, stubbornness, ego, or extreme dependence. Communication skills can help us address these issues, bridge the gap between us and others, and make others feel valued, understood, and appreciated. These skills can help mend broken families, reconcile constantly arguing couples, and even save companies on the brink of bankruptcy. The persuasion cycle is key to solving problems. It includes steps from resistance to listening, then to thinking, willing, acting, and finally sustaining. The key is not what you tell the other person, but what you get them to tell you during the persuasion cycle and what goes through their mind throughout the process. This approach helps build empathy, ease conflicts, and get others to agree with solutions. Communication is much easier than you think. It just requires mastering some basic principles and quick communication techniques. The right way to speak has a powerful effect. It can save your job, company, and even your relationship with your son. The universality of communication skills lies in the fact that while our lives and problems may differ, our brains work in surprisingly similar ways. The origins of persuasion lie in how the brain moves from resistance to acceptance. No matter what message you want to convey, you need to talk to the brain. Hostage negotiators, CEOs, managers, parents, or anyone needing to communicate with difficult individuals must learn some simple brain science. The brain has three main parts. The primitive reptilian brain, the reptile brain, guides fight or flight behaviors and responses. The middle mammalian brain, the mammal brain, is the emotional response center, dealing with love, pleasure, sadness, anger, jealousy, joy, etc. And the upper primate brain, the rational brain, rationally weighs pros and cons and devises a thoughtful plan. Deep within the brain lies the amygdala, which acts quickly when threats are detected. Like turning the stove to high, water will boil instantly, becoming unstoppable, and the rational part of the brain gets hijacked. Mirror neurons, located in specific cells in the monkey's prefrontal cortex, activate and let us empathize. That's why we cry when we feel others' kindness or feel warmth when someone shows us understanding. While brain science knowledge doesn't apply to everyone, in most cases, if you can dismantle the walls people build to avoid harm or control, they'll be willing to open up to you. Once you master these techniques, you'll be amazed at how easy it is to communicate with others and the tremendous impact these methods have on your work, relationships, and life. These principles are crucial for communicating with others. Once you master them, you'll unlock the secrets of effective communication. These principles are beneficial for work, family, and life. Staying calm under pressure significantly impacts leaders and companies. When Jim Mazzo learned that his company's eye drops might cause severe corneal infections, he immediately ordered a voluntary recall without waiting for board approval. This was because he was smart and honest, but also because he could quickly control his inner fear when problems arose. Controlling your emotions helps you become an excellent leader like Jim, and aids in communicating with others, especially those in tense or hesitant states. With practice, you can control your thoughts and emotions within 2 minutes. Once you achieve this, you'll have a significant advantage over others because you might be the only one thinking rationally. Strategies for handling pressure include moving from the reaction phase, release phase, repositioning phase, refocusing phase, to reinvestment phase. Recognizing which stage you're in allows you to make rational judgments at each stage, smoothly transitioning within minutes. Listening is key to solving life's problems. People often don't realize they aren't truly listening or the importance of listening. Listening is the foundation of good communication and understanding others. It can change how we view others and even alter our responses. To improve listening skills, first, understand its importance. Listening isn't just about hearing the other person's voice. It's about understanding their feelings and needs. We need to break free from preconceived notions, rewire our thinking, and change our perceptions of others to communicate better. Rewiring means changing our preconceived notions of others to build new, more accurate perceptions. By rewiring, we can communicate with the real person before us, not a fictional character based on misconceptions. This helps us better understand others and change our responses, making communication smoother. Making others feel understood can change their mindset. Empathizing with others can instantly transform a relationship. By meeting this need, you can turn strangers into friends or allies. To achieve this, we need to learn to gauge others' emotions and express our understanding and concern through words. Focusing on others' interests instead of your own is key to building relationships. Genuine interest in others can earn their gratitude and resonance. Understanding others' interests can lead to compelling stories and discoveries about them. Every time you talk to someone, ask questions and listen to understand their interests and thoughts, building deeper connections. People need to feel valued. Making others feel important and meeting their need for attention can make them feel valued and willing to follow you. We can express respect and appreciation for others, making them feel their importance and motivating them to be positive and cooperative. Helping others find calm is not just about venting, but also about thinking about how to find more peace in life. Listen to their words without questioning them. Otherwise, they may become defensive or start arguing. Helping them relax gives them a chance to breathe, feel relieved, and be grateful. Miscommunication can lead to discord, affecting relationships and work effectiveness. Understanding your miscommunication areas, changing your communication style, and accepting feedback and suggestions can improve communication and relationships. We need to identify and adjust our communication style to better suit different people and situations. Showing vulnerability can bring people closer. Vulnerability doesn't make you weak, it makes you understood. Being vulnerable can eliminate fear, gain understanding, and build relationships. If you reveal your weaknesses to those who truly care, you're more likely to receive support and sympathy. By honestly sharing your shortcomings and difficulties, you can earn others' sympathy and support, building deeper trust and cooperation. Toxic people will erode your self-esteem and dignity while poisoning your soul. To save yourself, you need to ensure these people can't harm you. You can confront them, eliminate their influence, or distance yourself from them. Emotional vampires will destroy you emotionally or financially, expecting you to help them solve all their problems. Bullies try to intimidate you with words. You need to be polite but a bit boring, so they usually give up and look for the next target. Takers call you daily for help but never have the time or energy to repay you. Avoid takers as much as possible, and if you can't, minimize their impact on you. Narcissists don't want to harm you, they just don't care about you unless you're their loyal audience. Their motto is, okay, enough about you. Psychopaths are characterized by indifference, lack of empathy, self-centeredness, and cruelty. If you encounter a psychopath, follow this rule. Avoid, leave, run. Even if it means breaking your legs, get away. These people will leave you emotionally and financially drained, and they may ruin your life without ever looking back to apologize. The core principles below can help you close a business deal, save a relationship, or even change a life within minutes. These techniques are highly flexible and can be used anytime, anywhere, as long as the goal is to persuade someone to do the impossible. Ask the other person what things seem impossible, but once achieved, would bring great accomplishment. Inspire them to think about how to turn the impossible into possible. This process applies to both business and personal situations, where improvement is necessary. The magic paradox involves behaving in a way opposite to what you want to achieve, making others move from resistance to listening and then thinking. It can be used to change attitudes, prompting a series of yes responses and thus changing their mindset. Empathic communication can change the dynamics of a relationship, making someone move from resistance to willingness. Empathy is a sensory experience that activates the sensory system, including mirror neurons. Empathic communication helps people move from anger to empathy and into the rational brain. The reverse game uses empathy to help someone with resistance or laziness move smoothly into the willing stage. It applies to dealing with capable but lazy individuals. When dealing with someone going crazy, reduce their anger or fear, moving them from refusal to willingness to listen. This question is effective because once you calmly ask it, most people exaggerating their claims will back down and restate their position. The power of can calm someone down, moving them from resistance to listening and then considering. It can quickly turn a potential argument into a cooperative conversation, changing someone's stance from hostile to slightly confused. By objectively stating your weaknesses, you help someone move from thinking to willing. If you don't tell the truth, people will imagine the worst. The solution is to make an agreement if there's a significant issue between two people. Turning a cold relationship into a personal one helps the other person move from thinking to willing. Interaction elevates the conversation beyond a transactional mode. Shoulder-to-shoulder communication reduces the other person's psychological defenses, moving them from refusal to willingness to listen. Asking questions is more effective than reasoning, helping the other person gradually open up and share more thoughts. The fill-in-the-blank technique makes the other person feel your understanding, moving them into the willing stage. It avoids dissonance, letting the client fill in the blanks to get the right answers. Keep asking for what you want until you get a no. This process helps you understand the other person's real needs, enabling better persuasion. Expressing deep gratitude can move someone from action to willingness and even willingness to continue. Sincerely saying "I'm sorry" can move someone from resistance to listening. These techniques can be combined with others to make them more powerful. Examples show how to integrate learned techniques to solve common but tricky situations. Break down the walls built by lone wolves, motivating team members to cooperate based on a shared vision and values. Assemble the best team possible and become their ideal leader. The secret to success is taking action. First, let your employees perform to their abilities and maintain good communication. Second, handle crises calmly, earning respect and trust from superiors. Finally, clearly show that you're working not only for your success, but also for the company's growth. When dealing with narcissists, stay calm and respond positively, asking what they want you to accomplish now. Analyze your work schedule to determine how much time you need to handle difficult clients. The best approach is to deal with reasonable, appreciative clients as much as possible. Successful people always put others' needs before their own. Social skills are crucial for expanding your network. By building relationships, avoiding cognitive dissonance, and making others feel valued, you can continuously make new friends. When dealing with emotionally unstable people, rational, reasonable, and wise conversations won't work. Your task is to break the blockade, helping them move from "I want to hurt others" to "I need to find a better solution." Self-talk helps us understand our needs and expectations better, set specific goals, avoid expectation traps, maintain hope, and work towards your goals. Yvonne Missner, founder of BNI, believes that business success depends on whether the other person truly knows you and to what extent. People in client development, sales, or marketing need to get complete strangers to listen to them, requiring specific skills and strategies. Attend seminars and small group discussions. Ask important people the right questions. Create mirror neuron resonance and encourage them to respond. Attend charity auctions, book signings, and other events for face-to-face encounters with important people. The internet allows you to connect with important people online, and remembering the core rule that people want to be understood makes the process easier. Assistants can be as interesting as important people and will appreciate your recognition. The key to meeting important people is making them feel interesting, important, and understood. We've learned about Just Listen by Mark Goulston together, and I hope these communication skills help you. Communication is both an art and a science. Once we master the techniques, we'll achieve better results in life and work. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.